Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Muse Jester. My name is Junior. So today we're going to take a look for the final transformation of Omega Prime, finally. So let's start off with the hands. It's funny, we got to pull this down. Pull this down. Put Ultra Magnus's finger down so we can do that finger joke. Why are you making this so much more harder than it is? Okay. Jeez. What's the next part? Alright, so we're going to concentrate on Ultra Magnus's legs because it's one of the more complicated transformations. I've already split this from the other half of the leg. The first thing is like lift the knee pieces up like so. And then they want you to bring this down. Back into the cavity. Swing this off to the side over here. Then we're going to go back in this one. That's already extended. Bring that out. And then you're supposed to push this part right here out. So this one comes out. Tab that in there. Tab this piece in here. Close this in. Looks like this tabs into that port over there. And then we just fold this in here, and that's ready for prime. Okay, now that I've done that a little bit better, just do this first and that first. Lift this up, push it from this one. That will release this one. I forgot to do this one. All the way, tab this in here. That will do that. That's ready. Extend this. Tab this one to that. Close this in. That tabs into that. This tabs into that. Then this one swings in. Noticing there's no tab from anywhere here to here, except maybe this. It's like a small small posts here to those two small holes. That's the only thing that's keeping that closed into this part. Let's see how this one looks. I've forgotten how this one is. As you can see, it's kind of very similar to the new one, and this one just taps in here, and there's no tab from here to here, unlike the new one, which does have it. Oops. Not yet. So remember those two small tabs that I was referring to that basically made sure this was secure? This one doesn't have that. There's nothing really to secure this one. But yeah, oh yeah, except for the transformation, I suppose. Yeah, oh here, there's nothing to secure this part. It's just except for maybe like this ratchet system. So this one basically locks in just like Supermode of Omega Prime. Very small tab that you basically put into the feet and hope it stays on. But this time on the side point here, it does have a joint system, a peg to a port that you can connect right there. And then of course we still have, hey, what happened to the port here? I thought there was supposed to be, oh, so then we close this off and connect this um, peg to that port. And then this one to that. Okay, it's so dark, it's kind of hard to see. So, and you're kind of, the port in this one doesn't really exactly align to that peg. So you just kind of have to push it down a little bit. And then finally the connection, oh, in the back, it basically connected itself. I'm gonna, I think it might be easier when you're working with this just to spread his legs a little bit because not a lot of different this one. So unlike the super mode of Omega Prime where it only connected here and here, this is so totally secure. I'm not even afraid of what I was afraid of super mode. Again, foot connection first. Just separate that for now. Okay. I think it might be better just to connect the back first. Yeah. Which is that one over here. And then connect the side here. That's better. And then the front here. Now let's get to the hard part. Oh, that's easier because I connected it in a different sequence. That's definitely easier. Okay. This is the old one. Has the zine gimmick up in the front. To secure it, but I don't see anything that connects here and definitely nothing that connects in the back. Unless I mistransformed that. Which is easily possible. Okay, now we're gonna get to this part, which seems to be the most complicated one of all, because you'll see. So for Ultra Magnus, take out the head over here, and all right, so you're going to see me stepping away a lot because it's kind of confusing. So unhook Ultra Magnus's head right here, flip this up, and at the same time to flip this up and kind of rotating this so that it looks like that. And then you kind of hide Ultra Magnus' head like that. Then orient it this way. Untab the vacuum form, open this up and tab it in, or just open it up, put it on the side. Same thing on the other side. And untab this part so that you can release the cannons. Pull it up. Mega Prime's head is already trying to peek out, so let's just go ahead and open it up. Let me put the wings really quickly. And let's see, let's put this up like that for now. Bring up this side over here, which is his kind of like his shoulder thing. Underneath it is this one. Pull that out, and let's put this up for now, and then do this up over here, and then close this part off. And from the instruction, I think that's pretty much ready to install to Prime. So I just looked really quickly on the video. This part was not shown on the instruction as far as I know, but he said something like just this part right here actually lifts up, and he wants you to collapse it back. So since he is the designer, I'm gonna follow what he's doing and see what's up. All right, and I think this is now ready for Optimus Prime. All right, so let's go ahead and attach its Prime. Before we do though, apparently you're supposed to expand the chest. So if he wasn't wide before, you can still make him wider. These two will tab into the bottom tabs over here. I think we're supposed to remove this for now though. There's also a post here in the back. I think we should kind of loosen that up a little bit. That's funny because that's actually the back of Ultra Magnus. I think I'm gonna tab it to that one first because it's kind of in the way, and that should help me align the chest, I think. No, it doesn't. It's like really, how do you do that? And I'm keeping that mistaken because I did something wrong in the transformation of Ultra Magnus. You're supposed to flip this down, and as your, this is going to be weird. This is supposed to go in, and then his head is supposed to hide in, which is kind of, I don't know how they do it. I was able to do it once there. Hide it like that. Now the peg is not in the way. Ish. I don't know how I did that. It just, now it should peg in better. Okay. Then these two will go into this hole over here. Then we'll bring down his chest. I think this will tab into this. Alright, that's much better. This one, lift that a little bit, close this in to the back. I believe this, just rotate and rotate it so the screw is showing, because it doesn't turn the other way. And this tabs back in here to secure that. Yeah, and then you can see the tab over here for the back piece, and secures that. And I think that's it for Omega Prime's transformation. This thing that fell off, I'm gonna have to reattach it and then redo the wing again. As for the old one, oops. Oh my god. Okay, I assembled it kind of off camera because it's such a nightmare to hold. I'm so scared to hold this right now. There it is. And I'm going to tell you right now, attaching the upper body in this one, because of the multiple points of contact and tabs, it's much better here than this one. And that's it for the transformation, I think, right? And we'll go ahead and do comparisons for Omega Prime himself. So that's it for the transformation process. I don't really know if I'm actually going to go ahead and post this. If I am, I'm going to try to compact this in about 35 to 40 minutes, honestly. But if I can't, then we'll see what happens. But thank you for watching and slogging through me with the transformation. I'm really, really bad at it. This, I think the third or fourth time I've done transformation videos. So I hope you it helps you out a little bit. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys on the next review. Bye.